keeps happening to you?
Well, you know, I've studied assassinations, and I must tell you, the most impactful people, the people that do the most, you take a look at the people, Abraham Lincoln, I mean, you go through the people that have gone through this, people that make the biggest impact, they're the ones that they go after. They don't go after the ones that don't do much, because when you look at the people that have either, whether it was an attempt or a successful attempt, they're very impactful people. Just take a look at the names there, the big names. And I hate to say I'm honored by that, but I've done a lot. We've done a lot. We've taken this country, and we were a laughing stock for years, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We've changed this country, and there are a lot of people that are not happy about that.
Safe. I was close to the door. They were taking up the salad plates. A bunch of wait staff started coming, trying to give us our meal. Something said, boom, 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 boom. I know I'm shaking. I was under the table praying.
Shelley Kittleson, who just came back from Baghdad.
From the Washington Post. He is the journalist who has been held captive himself. Jason, tell me what's going on.
Yeah, look, I was sitting right in the front near the dais at the Washington Post table. The thing about it, April, how can they not secure this room?
We are on a high security alert. I asked Caroline Levitt that a couple of weeks ago. She says, well, I don't know. If this doesn't tell you we're not on a high security alert in this nation, I don't know what will. You say she was your guest, and this kind of thing is not supposed to happen.
It's certainly not supposed to happen.
Helicopters roaming, so I'm wondering if there's some other people. We're out in the street, so you are the guest, and tell us what's going on, what you feel.
I came back thinking, of course, that I was going to have my first, let's say, social event following my time in captivity, and it ended up like this. That's all. Really. I'll let Jason.
We're here to celebrate the First Amendment. We should be talking about guns, though, right?
But you know what? The president was here himself, and he needs to see what this rhetoric does. And they pulled him out. They pulled him and J.D. Vance out, and we're still out here trying to get to our loved ones. But to be in a room where you hear boom, 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 and the president of the United States and the vice president, Pete Hegseth, and all the secretaries are taken out. I mean, my hair was disheveled. We were under the table praying. And there's some people walking around here drunk who acting silly around here who had too much to drink. This is not the time, guys. This is crazy. We were all in the same proximity. We clearly heard the gunshots. What are your thoughts about tonight and what happened?
Well, I heard the booms. We thought it was drum or music. The color guard had just come back and forth, so I thought maybe it was part of the show until someone started screaming, "Get under the table!" And all of a sudden you realized what was going on. And we all went under the table waiting for the all clear. Of course, all of us in the room, no service, no Wi-Fi. It's very disoriented. It's very upsetting. This is a night to celebrate free speech and the press and our democracy. It's just really an awful state that our country is in right now. And so I'm just glad that everyone's okay, that I'm thankful for our police, Secret Service that apprehended the perpetrator. We still don't really know. I don't really know what happened outside that room, and we'll wait to see how it unfolds. But most important thing is that everyone is safe.
What does this say to the broader issue right now that we're in your opinion, when it comes to this administration and all that we are in?
I think that's really important that we remember tonight is to celebrate the First Amendment, that we can use our words, that we can use peaceful protests, that we can disagree, we can write about it, we can talk about it, we can analyze it, and that is what makes our democracy great. And that's what we're all here to celebrate tonight. And that's what we should be doing. And people need to tone down the rhetoric and the violence. It's critically important for democracy, but we have to be careful about not riling people up to the point where they resort to violence.
And I'm thankful that we're all safe. Thank you.
With the individual, we do know that a U.S. Secret Service uniformed division officer was struck in his vest. He was transported to a local hospital for treatment. He seems to be in good spirits at this time. The suspect in this case, he was not struck by gunfire. However, he was transported to a local hospital to be evaluated.
Got it. The attempted shooter was then shot at, somehow wasn't killed, and then was detained by Secret Service. He has been identified as 31-year-old Cole Allen, a teacher from Torrance, California, who recently won a Teacher of the Month award in Los Angeles County.
You really can't be this scared of the midterms.